Welcome to another episode of the SimNation Podcast. My name is Pablo and we are here with Fallon.
Hi.
And Jan. And this week we have Fallon's top 5 mods. It's back because we found some new mods to talk about, so that is great. Also, quick look at the Dev Diary number 8 from City Skylines, which is districts and policies. And yes, we kind of saw that before, but it's out. It's new. We're going to kind of talk about it, but we're going to cover it more on the City Skylines podcast anyway. So, and also in other news, we have...
What?
Anything? Do we have anything?
I'm never allowing Pablo
Jan still hasn't
John
recorded the SimNation Labs.
to do a podcast.
Yeah,
by
you have to do
themselves
that.
again.
I know.
It's like the most interesting piece of content we had in a while.
I know.
And, yeah, that'll be
I have the thing written down already on how
Cool.
I want to do it. So
okay,
that
you made progress. That is important. The first step is the hardest.
yeah,
Who did
try
the,
to get I want to say schedule, but it's not the schedule. The script down is the hardest bit. Recording it and then sticking to the script is even harder, but
Yeah, definitely. No, I
it will
agree.
be done.
I got that especially from doing reviews and that kind of stuff. It's painful, but it's worth it.
Yeah.
And by the way,
Sticky.
whoa, sorry.
Yeah.
I clicked something on my screen. The podcast went crazy. As always, yes, the content timestamp is in the description below. To skip to any section you wish. And actually, before we get started, sorry, but I think there was something that I wanted to show from the forums, and I can't remember exactly why.
Who's the one doing the
job.
hospital?
I saw a picture that it's
I'm not muted.
the outdoor retreat thingy.
Yeah?
Yes, from that. Oh yes, that is like random 100. Just posted the best picture ever in the thread that we have in the forums.
Oh,
It's
Star Wars?
It's just
They should have had a Yoda in there too.
it's awesome. Especially because they're like chilling, reading, and it's Darth Vader and this woman.
It will be on
What
the
was
actual
it?
video of the podcast if
Oh
you're
yes,
watching
it's not on
the
stream. On the stream, yeah.
They should have had a Yoda. They were streaming too. They should have had it like a little kid dressed up as Yoda in that one. It would have been a little bit better.
Yeah.
Or no, Luke Skywalker. Not just get rid of Darth Vader. It should have been Princess Leia, Luke Skywalker, and a little Yoda around the campfire. Because those three together would make more sense than Princess Leia and Darth Vader.
Oh yeah.
Well, he did capture her.
He did it was really nice still, and that was cute.
Look, it's a father-son moment. They were trying to get something going, like a relationship of some sort.
So yeah, okay, let's just get started, shall we? Shall we start with the Dev Diary, City Skylines?
Yeah, we
Coughing
can.
now.
I've ordered Fallon to mute herself every time she excels any bodily function other than speaking.
It's because you're mean. I'm sick. I can't help it that for some godforsaken reason, I have gotten sick again. Aside from the fact that I had
She bounces
a cold
back to it,
and was laryngitis for like 3 weeks, and I have a cold again.
It is funny though. I mean, for me, not for her.
And I always sniffle because I have allergies. Jan is getting kicked in the butthole. I'm gonna 1,000 years of pain you. Ah.
Look, I've been sick before and I just wasn't here.
You were giving birth and you weren't here.
Yeah.
You were at work and you weren't
You're
here.
giving
We were
birth
both.
to 3 Sprite bottles. That is tough.
Oh yeah, I may have had another one.
Oh, look, the family is growing.
Is there a term for that? Like when you give birth and then you just drink your child into non-existence and then keep repeating them?
It's drinkophilia.
It would be like some sort of alligator phenomenon. Go ahead, Dev Diary. Yeah. I won't sniffle during
Yes.
it, I promise.
You better goddamn not, or I'm gonna shove something up your ass.
Gentle. There are people watching.
Oh, give a shit.
Anyways.
Anywho, yeah, we had a dev diary. They kind of went into districts and policies again. Again, we've covered this before a few times. They've been shown off on the streams. They've been shown off on previous dev diaries. It's nothing too exciting. They just showed again how you make districts. They told you the districts are automatically named, that you can rename them. Showed again. What did they show again? That there are policies for districts.
But at least they were showing the panel a little bit better. Like, it's nice you get to see like an inspect of the area, right? Like what you can like the kind of buildings in there, the like children, teens, young adults, and so on living there. The kind of buildings, residential, commercial, industrial. I guess the other one is agricultural. It is nice, and it's funny to see. Like, I really want to talk about this, like the policies you get, like pet ban. An example that is quite unique. Actually, some were complaining on the forum, like, how are you gonna put pet ban? It's like, dude, it's an option. You don't have to pick it, but it's nice that it's there. So they're not filtering out the perfect city, and that's it. You can make your own rules, and pet ban is one of them. Recycling is one of them. Smoking ban is one of them. You can smoke ban.
Plus, this is it's
your
moddable,
Sims gonna walk around with pet. I mean, not your Sims. Are your people gonna walk around with doggies and poop places?
Yeah, they're not gonna poop because there's no. Well, I mean, unless somebody decides to just not go to the bathroom and do it there, but not animal poop, just human poop. If that was the case. So that is good.
But yeah, there's a lot of these different options. If you just go through some of the main services, you got smoke detector distribution, which kind of lowers your fire value or the chance of a fire. Pet bans, recycling, smoking bans. You can take a zone and make it as a park area, just designate it as a park area. There was something else, like something with public transport. I think it was free public transport. And I think there was something about education and water and power. There was just a lot of different options. And these are just basic options. Like, these are all going to be moddable. So you will see on the Steam Workshop or whatever you'll get mods, you'll just see large numbers of policies just popping up. But these are some of the basic ones they've thought of already. We might actually see more by the release date. These are just some that were in there right now. But yeah, you have they are actually set in two different ways. So you have citywide policies, and then you have district policies, and you can have a citywide policy and then disable that in a specific district.
Yes.
So you can have, for example, a citywide, I don't know, higher education policy, but that you might not need in an industrial area, so you turn it off in an industrial area.
Yeah, indeed.
That was one of the things that was showed. The citywide policies, they said you can set them from the main UI, which is normal. Then we also talked about this often before, like at least 3-4 times, about the industrial specialization policies, which is just districts which are specialized in either oil or forestry, agriculture. I think that before. I don't remember all, but yeah, that's it. Those are the industries. You have
because there's you were gonna say that. Yes.
I was gonna say there's 3 different policy tabs in a way. You have services, taxation, and city planning. So in services, you have stuff like free education, smoking ban, recycling, stuff like that. In taxation, you can tax certain areas more, or lower taxes for stuff. You can raise taxes for low density residential or high density or whatever. Same with commercial and industry. Or you can lower it, to encourage growth of those, the zone you want, and help citizens grow and then eventually spend more, because that's how you get people to spend more, less taxes.
I think like this is how they're gonna be doing taxing in the game. Maybe they're gonna be either high or low. I mean, sure, maybe you could see it as, oh, this is only for this area to be even more or less than your current 10 or 11% or 12. But on SimCity, it didn't really make sense to have that taxation like slider, because I mean, what's the point really? It's high or it's low. That's it. Or it's stupid low or stupid high. But
the SimCity had a weird way of doing taxation. This one is a lot more specific from the base game. From what we've seen, you already have a lot of options. You have 6 different options, I think they are. You have you can set different for low and high density, and then you can also do different for all 3 zones, so commercial, industrial, and residential. From what we've seen so far, they haven't really gone into the taxation system as such, other than showing these policies in the occasional screen we saw during the streams. But we'll see how that goes. But yeah, you have the third tab of city policies, which are city planning. It's how do we describe this? It's basically the way you want your city to go. So you can select a district and be like, we only want small businesses here, or we only want big businesses here, or we only want good industrial space. There's something, I think it's called high-tech housing, where houses are more high-tech, more fancy. And then you also you can ban high-rises. Like, you can select a district and be like, okay, I only want low-rise houses here. I don't want weird.
I like that way of doing it without tying it to the kind of road that it is. I mean, that is a much simpler way that works for making the game more accessible, but this gives you more flexibility on the way you want to do things, and not just have, I need broader roads because of the traffic, but please don't build bigger buildings. It just makes it worse, that kind of issue.
Well, but you also have, that's one of the policies, for example. You have a policy which bans heavy traffic.
Oh, true. Heavy traffic ban.
You can select a residential area, make a district, and be like, no heavy traffic goes through here, which means no trucks, basically.
Right.
Yeah.
That is really detailed that they're doing.
Yeah, and as I said, these are going to expand. They did say they were moddable, and they will add more and more as they go, and as in future updates after the game is released. So it's always good. But I know it's
promising.
It's promising, and the list does look a bit short right now. But these are kind of like, this is the alpha build or early beta. I don't think if it's early beta, it's alpha, late alpha. And it's just, this is what they have now. They're shooting, I think they said, for about 50 policies. So.
Oh, okay. Overall. So they would have right now like 30 right now.
Yeah, we have somewhere around 30. So they did say by release they want around 50 policies.
That's good.
I think, don't take my word for that, but I think that's what they said on one of the streams. There's been a lot of information coming out, and I do forget things.
Cool. All right. Well,
we do have information that there's going to be a stream later this month. And it's already the 26th, and we haven't had a stream yet, so we'll see.
So like 4 more days left in the month.
They better hurry with that.
So would that be tomorrow?
They haven't announced it.
Usually it's Thursday, right?
Yeah, so maybe this Thursday. We'll see.
That'd be nice.
If it is this Thursday, we will cover it on next week's podcast. For sure. I will be making notes and being annoying in the chat. So will Pablo.
Yeah.
Y'all aren't looking at chat, are you?
I am looking at chat.
Continue. Oh. Damn.
But no, that is pretty much it.
Yeah. That's it for City Skylines this week.
We can
we're going to talk into more detail about this on the City Skylines podcast, which will come out, tomorrow when you're watching this.
Yes.
And you can check it there.
Wednesday.
Yep.
Yeah. All right. Well,
oops.
We can just go to The Sims 4 mods. How about that?
Oh, do we even do that? Is that even still? Is that game still even alive?
I don't know. I'd heard.
It's not like we're going to hear any information from them until a week before whatever it is comes out.
You're not supposed to know what's going on in the game.
Not so.
It's a prize. Don't cover it. We don't want bad press.
I know, right?
Right.
Okay.
So yeah, Fallon's
Good hair.
top 5 mods for The Sims 4.
Fallon. Is there 5?
It's back.
Count. 1,
There are 5. Amazing.
3. Oh. Fallon's mods. Why are you dancing? Yay. Fallon's mods. I'm the puppet master. Jan, I'm gonna make you into a puppet, and then I'm gonna turn into Puppet Master from the movie Puppet Master, and then you're like the evil puppet that's all white with the knife and the hair. That's you. That's what puppet you are.
Yes, I mean,
That was an insult, by the way.
The one that goes through. I know.
Maladon,
but
like-
we
They
already know I'm
insulted.
evil, so I don't give a shit.
You are not allowed to come on the annual SimNation vacation.
Still don't know what that is.
I'm okay with that.
Is that a thing?
We're gonna go somewhere nice.
I'm
We're all
tropical.
gonna go on vacation somewhere. That's what it is.
Let's go to the Bahamas.
I'm not
So
really too
broke.
excited to see you in a bikini, Fallon, so I'm okay with not being there.
It's not like I want you looking in that direction in the first place. Anyhow,
She niggled you.
all right.
Welcome to the SimNation
do-
Podcast.
Let's do.
Although
I'll
maybe seeing Pablo in some swimwear wouldn't be too bad.
No, she wants to look at me. Look at Fallon.
John likes boys. Well, that makes sense, and I'm not really that attractive, so okay. The first
continue.
one, Pablo, you got these lined up,
I got it
no
all
one
ready.
on the stream. I'm sorry. Here, I'll link them to you.
No,
in
I
the
got them all
stream.
here. Ready
Are you gonna
for
link
to
them
talk
for
about.
us in the
Yeah.
stream?
No, please do that.
Oh, okay. This is the first mod. It's just because I felt like it. No. So basically, there are some decorative books you can buy, like just to place around your house. Why would you place decorative books around your house for no reason? That doesn't make sense. So the mod is called Readable Books. So it takes the decorative books that you can buy and actually turns them into like mini-sized bookshelves.
Right. That's
can-
nice, actually. That's a nice mod. Does it replace the object or creates a duplicate? It doesn't say?
It overrides whatever it did before.
Okay.
Like in the comments, the creator posted like for Ancient Tomes is one of the decorative books that you can do this for, and if it had some other purpose before, like maybe an aura or whatever, it overrides it. It's overriding it, making it a bookcase. So you can buy the books and store them in there and everything too. And they come with a couple books in them already, depending on how big the stack is. But they still cost the same
Nice.
price that they were to cost.
That is great.
I'm gonna move this tab in the pause.
Oh, the speedo, damn it. The chat.
I've seen a father
Twitch was
and
a bad idea.
son in a speedo. I don't know if I like that. Yeah, so and this is cool too, because then maybe if you don't want to have to buy the big bulky bookcases in the game, you can just buy these like little ones.
Yeah.
Cool.
I
So-
actually that
Yeah.
no, it's not a counter. It's like that small table. It has like
Table-
books
a
below
table?
it. Would that be clickable too?
The books, well, it's there's 5 of them, any of the 5 decorative pile of books.
Oh, just pile, but not that table that you see right there.
I think those are.
Oh wait, I think it does. Look at the screenshot.
Well, he's clicking the big stack in the middle. You see the little white outline?
Yeah, but in the middle picture, it would seem that he's clicking like the table, like the books
Yeah.
below the table. If so,
Looks
that
like
table
it.
looks awesome because
I
it
think
has like
he's
books and
got the. This is the same one that did the clutter everywhere or whatever. No, not the same one. But I think if you use the clutter everywhere to it lets you put them down there. So I think he has all of the books maybe in that one picture.
oh, you're saying that maybe these are books he placed there?
Yeah, I don't think they come.
Yeah, I
They're
don't remember a
decorative.
table with books below. Yeah. Well, I guess, in combination then with the clutter everywhere. One of the mods that we
Yeah.
talked before. Yeah, this would make like a great addition. Yeah, makes sense. All right, cool.
You do have to always.
If you want to look
enforce-
messy, you can. And now it's useful.
Oh, or just not having. Why would you buy these decorative books for no reason? Just to take
Well,
up space.
just to look messy.
Of course, as always, read the description and make sure it doesn't conflict with something that you've already downloaded, or if it does and there's a workaround, read it.
Do it.
Follow instructions. Sorry, I had to. I'm talking at the same time. The next mod, Jan doesn't care as long as I sniffle over my own stuff. The next mod is
What is?
it's a little different. Modeling clay builds creativity.
That had such a build-up.
Well, like I didn't know how to describe it, so I figured I might as well just read the name.
Yeah.
This is something that in the game it didn't do it before. It's like an interaction for your children.
Kids? Right.
Like they can play with
Clay.
modeling clay, and it didn't do anything for them. I guess so. Maybe there was no purpose to even having that interaction before. So this mod gives them creativity points for
Nice.
doing the interaction. If
Should
you're
be about
adults,
little, but should. Yeah.
It
If
seems
you're
logical that it would do it all the time. I mean, it is a creative thing.
Yeah.
yeah.
Otherwise,
Well,
you're just
there's-
making balls.
There's a
Here's
lot
another
of
ball.
things that
Put in my ball collection. Sorry.
well, there's like things that seem like they should have done something, but maybe they just didn't. They overlooked it. They didn't realize, hey, this would have been a nice alternative to skill building. 652. I'm mad that desks in The Sims don't actually look really well like computer desks. I want a decent, standard-looking computer desk. Anyhow,
True.
so adults don't gain creativity, but they can still do the interaction.
No, it's alright. Like, dude, get over
It's
it.
not
Just smack
the
him in the
same.
head.
It's a different
No pain.
skill. For children, it's creativity. For adults, it's like painting or
True,
you
it's-
know,
it's
music.
needed.
Yeah,
True.
and
Alright, cool. That is a nice mod. Yeah.
so that one's a quick and easy one.
I know-
Okay.
Yeah, and I wouldn't say that it's like unbalancing or anything. That actually makes sense. So yeah, that is good.
We try. I mean, we've already gone over Pablo's favorite one that was just big boobs, which was so game breaking.
That mod should be burned.
And the face one, this with the squinchy face.
Oh yeah, why do they make those mods? Well, I mean, I understand why they make the big boobs one, but the other one, oh man.
So you can make your Sims look creepy. It's Halloween all the time. The next mod
Yes,
is it's called Fire Hurts. So
logical.
So in the game, I guess it's kind of odd. The Sims get uncomfortable for a lot of different reasons, and according to this creator, fire should not be a reason to become uncomfortable. It should have a more
It should be very
important-
uncomfortable.
It should have a more important reaction.
Right. It is true.
Being
Like
on fire.
half my body is on fire. Damn it! It's annoying as. I'm gonna tweet
just-
about it, and I'm really angry that half my body is on fire.
I'm gonna need a really good massage after this. I'm gonna need to take a nap.
Yes.
Get in the bubble bath.
I'm gonna take a nap. Shouldn't you put out the fire first? No, I'm stressed. I'm gonna take a nap. But just nap.
So he changed it to being uncomfortable.
Okay.
To
Very uncomfortable. I guess that's the only
To
change.
being
It's more like
tense.
realism kind of tweak. Sort of like the molding clay and the readable books, stuff like that. I mean, I like this because it's more like adjusting the game a little bit. That's nice. So yeah. Okay. Cool. What else?
so
There's not.
it's
what
sunburn.
else
Yeah,
can we
it's
say there?
sunburn.
Like,
it's just Maladon lighting. It's sunburn, not 3rd degree.
okay.
Oh, trust me, some sunburns. Ouch.
I've
We
been
won't
there.
go into that story. We won't go into the story. The next one is okay. Copy paste. So if you didn't decide to download the mod that changed when you made crappy food in the microwave, you can download this mod. Which, when you go to brush your teeth, it gets rid of that stupid moodlet where it's like cold in the middle or disgusting. You know, if they had some food that they weren't excellently prepared.
So basically, it eliminates all the bad moodlets that you can get from food.
Yeah. So
this is good. This is what a great selection. Another great mod that just like tweaks a little bit of the game to make a little bit more sense. I like it. It's just a shame you have to download 50 of them to make it work like that, but it's nice. It's definitely nice that somebody took the time to take a look at it, think, then make it.
Yeah, it's not just foods. It'll do the bad moodlets from drinks also. So like if you don't have
that is made up. That is completely no. We have to murder that person. That is so game breaking.
What? It's food and
you
drinks.
Already ingested it.
But it's the lingering effects of drinking.
I want
that
you to
shicey.
get drunk and then brush your teeth away of your drunkenness and then tell me if you're fine.
You can't get drunk in The Sims. They drink juice. Excuse me.
Okay, we need a drink mod. We need somebody to just make Bobcat. Something like that, you know? Or caipirinha. I like caipirinha. Could be caipirinha.
Pablo?
And just like have them get drunk and then be stupid, which shouldn't be hard. You just tweak the AI a little bit. You remove a couple things. And that should be fun. We could have a drunken beat of Sims going like completely erratic.
Okay.
Like going,
and
I'm going to sit here, I'm going to stand up, I'm going to sit here,
like
I'm going to take a book and then put it on the table and not read
and
it.
I don't even know what Pablo is saying because he just keeps going.
I know, I'm just nodding along.
This had like a little caffeine effect, by the way, in case you didn't know. So yeah.
Because you're all pixelated now, Pablo.
Oh, on my screen, I'm fine and beautiful, so, you know. Which is the one coming on YouTube. It's true that now, yeah, the stream, yeah.
Anyhow,
Hi
Pablo
there.
wants somebody to create a mod that allows alcohol in the game and for your Sims to get sloshed.
Yeah, they're being too nice and little kiddish. Come on, give me some real deal. Come on, man. You could get drunk in The Sims 1 because Will Wright was in charge. Sims Living Large, the minibar. You could drink a few times and you get like something. I don't know.
The drinks can give you effects, but it's not alcoholic. It's juice induced.
Yeah. You're romantic.
Anyhow.
Yeah, anyway.
Pablo's
Nice mod.
crazy.
Nice mod.
I think he's not drinking mate. I think he's drinking tequila or something. The last mod of the day
is my favorite mod.
is Jan's favorite mod. Jan is an evil, evil man. Oh, look, the little bar is yellow. The call quality, is bad. Oh, okay, close that. Anyhow,
I see everything. Yeah.
this last mod, why on earth would you? No, it's kids can die of anything. So your kids can now die from starving. They can die from all of the other ways that adults can die from. I think previously they could only die from fire, but now they can starve. And I mean, they can drown in the pool because I don't know if you watched that stream or not, but they killed off quite a whole lot of family members in their stream family. And there's also
so what's the deal?
The thing with this is go ahead.
No, please stop. Tell me. I want to know.
The thing with this is too, like for the kids, the game is like super protective of them, and a lot of times social services will just take your kid away and they'll disappear out of the game, like as if they never existed. So, like, if you didn't have money to feed your kid and your kid was about to starve to death, social services would take your kid away and then they'd be poof gone.
That's
so now
how
your
they
kid can
died.
Yeah, so now they can die, and you can have their ghost, and then you can resurrect them, and they're not just poof vanished.
And then make them drunk. See? Thank you. We need this kind of stuff. Thank you.
There are two
It's basically
versions
a mod that allows you to do my favorite thing. Kill your child, resurrect it, and kill it again.
Yes, you would just make the ghost starve to death again, and just like, oh, I'm at death of a death of the death of the
What
death of
happens
the
if a
child.
ghost starves to death? It's already dead.
But then why do they have hunger? That is one of the stupidest design decisions on The Sims. Why do they have bladder? It's retarded.
Did you have any? I still don't have ghosts because none of my Sims die.
No, because I
ghosts?
take care of them too much.
Now, do they just have a desire to eat because they died starving, or do they still actually have hunger bars? I can't ever confirm this. I don't. Oh. Well, then who gives a fuck? They're dead. Let them
They
starve.
shouldn't have any bar of any kind. Maybe social if they feel lonely because they're ghosts or something. That's it. Like, not energy. Why are you tired of not moving any object in the earth?
Yeah, I mean, ghosts. If you're gonna play a ghost, but see, I guess the conundrum here comes from if you make ghosts though playable characters and you give them and they're true ghosts and don't need to pee or sleep or eat, then they're like the perfect sim, and then you just make a world full of ghost sims that you never needed to feed.
But you don't let them take, go to work. You should have them just have to disappear once in a while so they're not fully playable all the time. You have to lock them out of the world a little bit. So because they're like pretty much another sim that glows. That is all they are.
And they have no feet. Their feet cut off at the shins.
Because why would you need it?
No, oh yeah. Well, the ghosts, they have their own interactions. They can possess stuff, and oh no, I did see a ghost, and I talked to him, but he was a fake ghost. In Outdoor Retreat, if you tell a ghost story at the campfire, a random NPC ghost will appear.
That's why you have the blanket right next to your webcam in case you need to cover yourself if that happens.
The robe is because I'm cold.
No, I mean that thing that is here.
Oh no, this is decorative around my bed.
Oh, so cute.
I was just trying to
No, I miss it. I need it.
didn't-
I feel comfy by watching that.
My mom bought it for me.
I know.
Yeah, you're ruining
put it back where
the
it was.
continuity.
Fine, there. It's,
Thank you.
Now
Now we need it. It's like the fourth member.
Oh, that's that's in my room.
It's Johnny. That's
Hey.
Johnny. Hi, Johnny. Johnny the carton. Yeah. But yeah. So hi
Dragon Age
everyone in the
section.
chat.
Dragon Age. I play.
Let me quickly see who's in the chat. We
Who's in
got
the chat? Meladon.
Meladon
Patch
Jr.
Gamer.
Patch Gamer.
Metalodon. Yeah.
We had also
Afro-Cuban.
Nitrate Black Tiger.
I think I see different people than you.
No. And I like that.
Afro-Cuban.
You have weird accents and many questions. I do like that
Patch
you
Gamer's
answered, but
Scottish. Scottish has an accent.
Answered.
you did answer.
Yes, of course I did.
I have
yeah.
no accent. Where's my juice?
She tricks
we
you because
have anything-
she looks white, but she speaks like black. So that's a trick, a camera trick.
Actually,
He's from Slovenia. I'm from Argentina. So
I attribute
my
the
Spanish it doesn't even
paleness.
sound like Mexican. It's different.
Your
Cough.
Spanish sounds like weird porn. I attribute the whiteness and the freckles to the Irish in me.
It came out in the 6th generation. By the way, I'm Irish. And
I don't know where the Irish came from. I've been told it was black Irish.
somebody
which
was
is
naughty.
weird.
That's what.
Irish people.
That's what Americans do. Americans will tell you how many % of what nationality they are.
I don't know.
That's
don't know
just
the
a thing
percent.
I've noticed. It's
Yeah.
like
White?
I'm
Yeah, we do
10%
that too.
Irish and I'm 15% German and I'm 6% Native American, and I'm like, I don't give a shit.
It is true that it feels kind of like an orgy. There are too many parts to them. Have you noticed? I mean, we kind of do that
America's
too,
the
but usually we say
melting
we're
pot.
yeah.
I don't go percentage-wise because who gives a fuck? I say there's white in here, there's black in here, there's Native American in here.
So you're
Irish.
gray.
No, I'm see-through. There's Irish. There's 4.
No, I mean, if you're black and white, you're gray. It makes them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
I don't
also,
think you
she's
can
also
come
a bit red-skinned because she has Native American in her. So what does that make her?
And you're not black. When you're black, your skin is brown. I mean, you can actually have like very dark, and it looks kind of
I've
black.
seen very
but,
dark, like black, pretty much. Yeah.
but most African Americans are a shade of brown, so it would be brown and white. Pablo.
But usually, like those that you know they're from Africa, they look way darker. I mean, there are people here, like it's very rare in here, because usually people that you would normally call like they're darker skinned, it's like light brown. Really, it's not even brown; it's light brown because it's like whatever was here before the Europeans came. And then you see who's African because they're like way darker than them, you know? And there are not that many because there wasn't like an African American, there wasn't an African really migration
Yeah,
here.
look, we just didn't need to import slaves from Africa to Argentina because we had local ones.
We had local ones, that's why. That is pretty much what happened here. So, yeah. So whenever you see a person like that, it really stands out, right? It's be like the same like if I go to Africa because I'm like tit white and then I go stand there and like everyone's oh it's too bright, what the fuck, you know, that kind of thing, because I'm extremely white. Even if this light doesn't like show it.
Otherwise, you're glowing in yellow. I like to think of it as camouflage.
Yellow. I'm not using the other light.
So many times, the light that goes in Pablo's room like completely fucks up everything on his camera.
That just makes him look yellow. It's
He, like,
the Argentinian.
Jesus!
Okay, let's start all over. Welcome to another episode of the SimNation Podcast. We are here with
You do
physically murder
you do
if
look
you had to do that
normal.
again.
You do look normal, but you should still wear other colors aside from black or gray, and it would help the color balance.
I keep changing the my color.
I'm wearing
It's
blue.
gray.
Jan at
Last
least
time was
has
black, this
colors
is gray.
going across his shirt.
He's like a TV getting in sync, but no, it's like different colors
My-
each week.
Who said tit white? Who said tit white?
I
No.
say that.
Pablo
said
looks
that.
tit white.
I say that.
Tit white, Pablo.
But that's an expression
commenting
here
about
in Spanish. I mean, I guess in English it doesn't even.
Do you
make
know
sense.
you said that you said chiche white. That's what you said. That's what tit is.
I know, and that's an expression here.
Horrible. What's that word again? Oh God.
He's
Oh, I can't even-
porcelain. We're gonna call him porcelain from now on. That's just the thing. I want everyone, if you ever talk to Pablo, you shouldn't ever say Pablo, but you should say Pablo
Pablo.
for all eternity. Pablo.
Why?
Don't get yourself being called
Pablo.
John. John.
Oh, I'm used to it. I don't give a shit.
Jan.
Oh, now you
didn't
don't give a
Pablo,
shit.
Didn't you say Jan before, Pablo?
You can call me whatever.
Okay, I'll
Okay.
call you Juan.
You can call me Juan. You can call me whatever you want. You can call me John, for all I care.
Want me to call you Jacob?
John Jacob.
Yes.
Only call me Fallon or I'll murder you in your sleep.
Okay, Corey.
That's my game name. I mean, I don't care about that. I'm so used to being called Corey that I'm surprised people even call me by my real name. Hi, Corey.
Actually, I have to get used to saying Fallon, especially in the beginning. I was like doing the podcast and I'm like, hi, welcome. This is Fallon. And I wanted to say Corey with all my life, but like Fallon. I asked her twice if that was her name. I hope she wasn't offended, but I was like, that is a very unique. It's a beautiful name, but I just like it's very unique. It's like she's falling. That's
No.
what I heard
No,
when
she
I
has
read it.
she has fallen.
She has fallen. We love you.
Maradon wants us to
Murdered
call
in
him
your
Bubu Kitty
sleep.
Fuck.
Yeah. I don't know how I feel about that because I have a cat and I don't want to say boo boo kitty fuck because maybe that implies that you like to have sex with cats. I mean,
I just said it. She's over there.
I can't. Your cat looks like a fur scarf.
She's sleeping.
There's
She's
like-
being so peaceful.
No cat in all fur.
Would it be terrible if we streamed Guild Wars tonight?
Come on, Pretty.
I completely forgot I'm doing the podcast.
Say hello.
Would it be
Oh,
weird?
Havoc. We're going to stream Havoc.
You think that that'll be fun for the channel or not? Or
I don't
just like
know.
completely out of place and everyone's like, unfollow that crap.
I tried to get Maladon to come for Portal, but apparently his family had to get sick. I mean, go to the hospital.
But the podcast one, the Portal one was nice.
It was
Cat
so
is
funny.
not very excited about the fact that I moved her. Say
You were
hello,
like-
Kitty. Say hello. No, don't stand on there. Say hello. She's like, nope. Let me go.
What's her name?
Booby.
Booby. Really?
Booby.
You don't like boobies and you call your kitty a booby?
Yeah, because in Slovenian we have a word which means lubi, which means loved one. And it just sort of went from lubi to booby somehow.
Okay, that is cute. How
Pablo
much
gets
you will
to
have
all
to
the
edit
fun
this for
editing.
YouTube? I don't edit. I just like, alright, cut beginning
He
end,
doesn't
upload.
edit at all, and we've known. I've figured out this the hard way.
I do edit sometimes, but
The next time I get called,
the idea of
racist
the whole thing
Pablo.
about the podcast is just to being like straight. No, this all this crap goes on YouTube. Like this is it.
Yeah.
Like we're done with news. This is just being awesome.
This is the second 3/4 of the podcast.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
the random shit coming from our mouth.
I don't even know how long this has been going on since I restarted. It's only been 46 minutes.
Yeah, it's 40 minutes long podcast pretty much for now.
Which
So
is
we
what
can
we've done
just
the
stare
best
at the
couple of
camera.
weeks. We had the shortened one last week, didn't we?
It's beginning
You had
really
a short
like
one.
30 minutes
We ha-
each.
We had a short one when you were gone.
Yeah, then we had a short one when you were gone.
I
Yeah.
just said that.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
like whenever Jan was gone, then whenever you were gone, they were all short.
Why are we keeping the normal one that long then?
I don't know. We're just like talking.
We have the same amount of content.
Look at it this way: like people are just like living in the background. They just want noise. We can just be like,
Are you making the ocean?
and they're like, oh yeah, great sounds. Keep
Pablo
going.
can beatbox
True.
when there's not food in his mouth.
Yeah. Always more like
He
just
can't.
spreading
He's
food
choking.
all over.
Spreading food all over. Ew. Pablo, you probably go to those
Can
sushi
spread
bars
food
where
all
they.
over me.
Huh?
You could take Pablo to one of those sushi bars where they lay them down naked and put the sushi on their naked body, and then you take it off of their naked body,
Where have you gone?
eat it. They have places like that. I don't go there because I don't want to see a naked chick with my sushi on her tite, but on her tite.
But
I don't
Pablo
trust-
sounds excited.
I don't trust
I
the
feel like I
cleanliness
would
of that.
miss the sushi, but yeah, I don't know.
You'd be like, oh, I didn't mean to grab your.
Oh, I missed again. Oh, damn it.
Is that
Nah.
sushi or is that your? Oh no!
Sorry, I never seen one before. I'm really sorry.
She'd be like, "What are you doing down there? I'm looking for the sushi. There's no sushi in my vagina."
Oh, this completely goes the mature line.
What did you expect to have me here? It's always like
Looking
that.
for the caviar. Just looking for the caviar. Ew, how can you even eat caviar? Black.
I'm looking for the sauce.
I'm sorry, Maladon. Did you want to know something? Did you want to talk about Dragon Age? I don't know what you want
We
to
can
talk
talk
about.
about. Yes, we can talk about
But
Dragon Age.
in
I
Guild Wars.
started playing.
Excuse me.
Guild Wars.
I'm
Well,
on-
that is something.
I'm on-
that is something that I would love to cover and so anti this channel that it's just sad.
Yeah, it's not.
But
Well,
I don't want to start another channel. That feels like doing too much effort. I have my
don't
channel.
you have a regular
I uploaded.
Twitch? I have a Twitch channel.
I don't Twitch, but I have my YouTube, right? And I uploaded some Guild Wars 2 videos, and that was great. But I'm like, no, not another channel. I can barely do one. I can barely have 2,000 subscribers on one. I'm gonna just start another one because it's time. I have too many on this one.
Yeah, that's what happens when you want to do stuff that's not simulation related.
Yep.
I only had like 2 followers on my channel, and that was because I played tarot with them, and I was like,
since I joined SimNation, I haven't uploaded anything to my channel, so there's been months without uploads, and I still get subscribers.
There is like a delay, yeah.
And I'm like, what the hell are you doing here? Like, I haven't done anything in months.
They're just watching.
Yeah, actually, there's a tail on YouTube. I've noticed. Like most of the views come from the tail, not the first days of a video. The tail is really long, pretty much. We still get subscribers of the top 10 mods for SimCity in year 2013. It's been 2 years. Still, that video keeps
Pablo, that's like your favoriteest video to freaking mention.
It's not my favorites, but it's our most viewed one, the one that contributed more subscribers.
100 million viewers.
But still.
It is honestly the only video Pablo ever talks about whenever we have a meeting. It's the
what do I say? Top 10 people love it. We made it this is for top 10. What is our biggest subscriber source? This is for top 10. It's just mods, top 10 mods. But still, people love top 10s. I agree. I like top 10s too.
I spelled that
I watch
wrong.
channels that are just top 10. If the guy makes a video that is not top 10, I don't watch it. So, I'm part of them.
You could try to market.
Horrible, Pablo.
You could try to market that MMOs are simulating
which video you saw
strategy.
today? Which video?
What?
No, somebody said, I saw that video today. I wonder what that Sims 4 top 10 or... Yeah, you were saying, Fallon? I call her.
What did you just call me?
And Mom.
You're a cabra. You're a cabra, Pablo. A cabra. Exactly. You could try to market that MMOs are simulating strategic warfare.
Yeah.
Guild Wars 2, World vs. World is simulating strategy and RTS.
I would say like RTS would fit kind of simulation. But you could look at World v World being sort of like an RTS on which you are the little guy running, right?
Because, you have you're the commander.
I always said that, and now ArenaNet is saying it's pretty much like an RTS, but you're the little guy running. Thank you. You're welcome. Sorry, you're welcome. Took you.
You have commanders. You're giving out
commanders
orders.
See the map and they give
organizing. You're making battle plans.
Yeah. I would love to talk about. Can we just quickly talk about Guild Wars?
Sure. What do you think is going to be? Okay, so what's supposed to be the hype about this new World vs. World Borderlands map? They said it's supposed to. They say, and this is why I think it's still a part of the expansion, because they keep commenting about how everything is so much more than you've ever done before. So much more content in this new Borderland map. So much more content in the expansion map and the blah de blah. So, what do you think it's going to be?
Well, first of all, it seems that they're going to be changing the game mechanics a little bit on World vs. World, which is, for those who don't know, it's like epic, huge fights of I'm just going to be playing a Guild Wars 2 video right next to me. Of just like, 50 versus 50, taking control over like towers and keeps and upgrading them and so on. It's like a huge PP ever going 7-day long match, pretty much, between 3 different homelands. And they're like 21 in North America, I think. And so, it's a very intense kind of battle. And but they want to change some things. Like an example, for now, all that you care of is having the keeps and towers and so on for the tick, for whenever the 15 minutes go by, and then they count the tally how many places each side has, and then just add that to the total score. And they want to make it so it's more valuable to hold a target, after you capture it, not just flip it for yourself and that's it. That is one of the things. But also they're adding a new borderland, and they said borderland rotation. So what that probably means is that what I've been asking like forever is that they have a rotation every week. You play on a different War vs. World map on the Borderlands, not on Eternal Battlegrounds, but on each of the 3 servers Borderlands, which is like going, say, to my enemy Borderland and just try to capture his territory, right? And now they're gonna have like a different map that seems to be like in a rotation. So one week you play like the regular Borderland, and then the new one, which has a few new stuff that I think they're getting from Edge of the Mist, that fake War World map, if you may, where you can just play and whatever, and doesn't count for points, but like stuff like, I don't know, keeps, if you hold points around the keeps, the keep kind of, in example, I don't know, raise itself a little bit off the ground so it's harder to
that's
reach,
right.
and stuff like that.
The keeps and stuff would be different. Like the one would have, like that one, it would
The earth
make
one.
like rock walls or whatever to defend. And I think the fire one would have lava pools. I don't get how you can teleport. Lava pools to me does not seem like a teleporting method. Seems like a burning ouch fire, this hurts method.
Yeah, it would be like water that you kind of swim into, but if you are protected from it, you can just walk over it, right? And if you're an enemy, you have to go through, the bridges and all that. You have to take the long run.
It's nice that, because I get like, and I still love, like, I like World vs. World too, and I'll go out there by myself. Who cares? But it's so much better that you have. The thing I hate is the constant flipping, Nobody ever wants to stay and defend anything. They just want to flip it and move on, unless it's something like Garrison. Or whatever. They just, hills, flip it, move on. Bay, flip it, move on. Oh, Jay Quarry is about to attack us. Who gives a flying fluck? We'll just flip it back when they're gone. like,
True.
can't you keep
That's what
something?
they want to change. Yes.
The point is to keep it there, to defend it.
Yes.
And not just be constantly like, ah!
There is some defending, but usually it's more like, Well,
I mean, I feel like there was a lot more defending, though, in the beginning.
Yes.
People were like were cared more about it, and now they don't. They just care about getting it further.
Also, we have to remember we came from, is on the last change, from Crystal Desert to Tarnished Coast, which is a much higher tier server. It's tier 1 fights. They're huge. They're like, the map is usually queued, so
Yeah.
On the other maps, usually on the other servers, the map would barely ever be queued, maybe on reset, and that's it. And reset night, when all the score resets and they get rematched. So in those cases, it would be much easier to defend because they didn't have enough people to push it. But now they come in with 60 people, and if there are only 20 in the map, you cannot stop it. They steamroll you. And that's definitely what happens on tier 1.
Oh, you can. Oh, no, that's the fun. That's like the 300 glory, where you take 5 people and then you go, haha, JQ, I just completely demolished your attempt to take over.
I would love if they did that, but with the AoE cap, it's impossible. Otherwise, just a few elementalists could just kill everybody. You disable the AoE cap, and 5 elementalists crush everybody. Period.
Jan plays Farming Simulator. I was going to tell you that, yeah. Well, the problem is, and I agreed with the...
But it would be too OP,
I agreed with what ArenaNet was trying to do in limiting the caps, but I don't feel like there's a way that they can do it effectively. Because if you need a cap so that, let's say, Guild A doesn't throw all 300 of their members in the map and cap it, but you can't put a cap on guilds because then they'll just splinter off into sub branches.
Oh no, I'm not talking about cap on guilds. I'm talking about AoE cap.
No, okay. I know. But what I'm saying is though, because I feel like they didn't want. I agree that they didn't want it to be a Zerg fest. You shouldn't go in the map and see nothing but Zergs and 50-man groups of BG Blackgate like coming at you all the time.
Yeah.
You should have small groups, and the AoE cap sucks so. But like, I agree that like what they were trying to do with that was better. It's better to have.
They're trying to promote that kind of a gameplay. It's hard to do it, but hopefully they get to do it.
You wouldn't have to worry about an AoE cap if you weren't fighting a 50-man Zerg versus another fighting a 50-man BG versus a 30-man JQ and 20-man us.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, and why are these not covered in SimNation Podcast? Why?
Jan's the one that does everything. He does Roller Coaster Tycoon. He's doing the Universe Sandbox, and Farming Simulator, and I'm only allowed to do The Sims, and I don't know what Pablo does. SimCity.
I do SimCity. I made random reviews once in a while. Or
who did the hospital one?
Oh yeah.
I was like, dang, that was quick.
Instant.
And Origin is still until February 2nd. You can play Sims 4 for free for 48 hours.
Okay.
I think a lot. I guess
48 hours. Yeah.
Supposedly their 15th anniversary gift is to let people play The Sims 4 for free for.
So basically,
4 days.
The gift is not for players.
Not for players.
If you're not a player, the gift is for you.
Yeah, but see, okay, here's the thing. I don't know what happened, and I must have missed out on this because somebody said that the 10-year anniversary for Sims 3 was they gave the players 3 DLC, whatever. But I what is that, like store content? They probably gave you free rooms in the store because I would know if I got a free expansion, and I didn't get no free expansions for Sims 3.
Maybe you had to insert a code or something.
I'm thinking DLC was like those stupid like stuff packs.
It would have been like a chair and a lamp. Don't even like.
Well, I mean, yeah, that's what I.
Don't go too far over EA. It probably was like a chair or 2 sweaters or something stupid like that, and that was their big anniversary thing.
We love Jan.
Like that's what EA does. Like currently we're coming up in a few days. The 5th year anniversary of Star Trek Online is happening, and they are pushing a huge expansion for it, free for everyone.
Who makes Star Trek?
Because it's a free-to-play game. Huh?
Who makes Star Trek?
I think they're cool. It's Perfect World and Cryptic.
Oh, Perfect World?
Perfect
I
World?
have played one of their games. They make a lot of free games.
I think I tried that.
Yeah, they make F2P games. And then you have in-game stores, which you don't need to buy stuff from if you don't want to. Like
it's the classic,
But it's not. The store is not buy to win, so you can't just buy something and automatically win. But you can buy stuff if you like it. Like you get a bunch of additional content.
Maybe a few services.
You can buy some ships. You can expand your inventory, expand your bank slots, stuff like that. You know, stuff you don't really need.
Yeah, like yours.
But they're doing a huge update to the game for the 5th anniversary. They've done it every year so far, and that's kind of how you should do it. Just release a bunch of free content to players. They added a ship you can get only at the anniversary event, but it's not difficult to get. Like you have to put like 10 minutes of effort in for like a week.
I remember for Sony, when I used to play EverQuest 2, I tried to play that game, but I can't. I mean, not that I don't like it, but I haven't played that game for 5 years. There is no way I can just pick that back up. But for my 2009 fanfare, if you went, it was like the 10th anniversary of EverQuest 1. Or whatever, but if you played EverQuest 2 and you went to Fanfare, they gave you the next expansion for free, which was nice.
Also, Homeworld is getting remastered and released on the 25th of February. That's one of my favorite games ever.
Homeworld, I think I recall.
And both of them are getting remastered with new textures, completely new engine. All the voice acting was re-recorded. It's amazing.
It's not Homeworld 2, is it?
Both of them. Homeworld and Homeworld 2.
Okay, homeworldremastered.com. I think that's the site.
I have not ever heard of Homeworld, and I don't know what it is.
What is that exactly?
It's
showing it on the screen, but
it's you are basically thrust into a world. You have this home world ship, and you have to basically make your people survive. And it's a space game. It's a kind of a tactical game. I'll probably do a video on it when it comes out.
cool. Yay!
I just have the list of stuff I need to do for SimNation just growing. It's just. I should just start writing it on a wall.
So it hurts or
so
why?
You need
it
to have
hurts?
sticky notes like I do. Like my computer monitors are filled with ever increasing
Yes, I
sticky
saw.
notes.
It's like
Things.
her wallpaper is pointless there.
I have my notepad that I take with me everywhere, and there's just pages devoted to SimNation now. just need to do farming sim, need to do SimNation labs, need to do this, need to do that, need to do that. Oh yes, AMA. It just goes on and on and on.
Yeah, I feel ya.
At least you don't have to do a Tropico. Wait, is James even still doing Tropico videos?
Oh, look, she muted herself.
Like he said he was gonna.
She didn't mute her.
With Jan voicing over how crappy
do
he
that.
is while playing.
No, I don't know what happened with that. I'm ready for it. Also, Pablo, check the link. Check the link.
You gotta just bother him. Like he will like forget, so you have to remind him. Well,
I would
I'm not gonna
totally
open up that.
I would totally record.
No, don't put it on the podcast. Just check it after.
I would.
back.
Well. Oh, sorry.
Okay.
I was searching for something.
Oh no, I
magically
can't. It's blocked in our country because we have the retarded government. Remember?
Oh yeah. Anywho, there's a nice picture of a phoenix and a ship sailing to an island, and a countdown. I wonder what it could mean.
Are they gonna really do those servers thingy
It
that they
looks
were
like
thinking?
It's coming back up in 5 days.
Yeah, we're talking about the Pirate Bay, by the way.
Pirate Bay is bad, Jan.
Well, no, it's.
I'm not going to get arrested. I
It's
actually
hard to put it
deleted
there.
my
Like, it's not
BitTorrent
bad.
from my computer. I deleted uTorrent. No more.
It's not
I only-
bad. I got so many books. I got quite a few things from it of various descriptions.
Oh.
But it's
You could say people are bad, but not maybe the Pirate Bay, because in the end they just provide the possibility for people to share whatever they want. So it's like technically, I mean, sure, it's even called a Pirate Bay, but that's pretty much like a stance saying, we're not gonna go by your rules and laws that protect the wealthy and screw on the people that don't have money, which it is what laws are 50% made of. The other 50% is just for people not to kill each other. But
also, Fallon, just do State of Decay. Just do it, upload it, publish it, and be like, screw you, Pablo.
Although,
That's what
but see,
I'm
I've
gonna do
already
one day.
played it, so like I can't have that genuine reaction, like of what the fuck. Oh, like oh my god! The first time I played State of Decay, the gamma was way down in the game. I couldn't see shit at night. I was like, I don't want to go out at night. I don't want to go out at night. I don't want to zombie. Now I'm like, fuck you, zombie. So I'm already like over my fear limit. I just run over zombies in my car all the time. Like, haha! I open the car door, smell like, come to Fallon! Smash! It's not scary anymore.
You can totally, we can totally do a random play. I mean, I already made one episode of that. We can do random play in SimNation. It's just like on the weekends. So, I mean, if you record something, go ahead.
Maladon agrees with me. I like you, Maladon.
Well, when we try to ask the Pablo God, what simulation games we're allowed to record and put on the site. Otherwise, we'll have a lack of followers. It's very strict.
Opposite, I told you whatever.
No, Pablo's such a lad.
No,
You're like,
Pablo.
well, that's not really simulation.
First we were like, are we going to do simulation or not? And we're like, yeah, simulation game. Okay, if so, what is? right?
What
and
is
then we
a
said, what if we
simulation
just do random stuff
And
like
then
go words
I
and
was
stuff like that? And we're
what about
sure.
zombie games? Because you're simulating surviving a zombie, and you're
No,
like,
I said
that's not.
because that is not simulation. Doesn't mean it cannot be on simulation, but it's not simulation.
You're
Feel free
simulating
to put it there.
survival.
Just it's not simulation.
Survival. You should play State of Decay.
That is not simulation.
I'll make
I
from
am
dust
the
videos
voice
of
in your
someone
head,
feels like
trying
buying
to
it
make
for me
sure
on Steam.
You can
'cause I-
identify simulation games.
Survival games
Survival
are not
zombie.
simulation.
No simulation games.
Your game is not a simulation game, then,
My
Pablo.
game is the only simulation survival game on Earth
I'm
because
sorry,
it is the
Pablo,
only one.
How
with
did you say
simulation layers.
simulation? How did you
Simulation.
State of Decay is a survival simulation game. They just happen to have zombies in it.
Do they
you also
really
have
have
to-
simulation?
You have to find
algorithms?
medical supplies and ammo
That is not
and
simulation.
food. And food.
That is not simulation.
And on
You're
that angry
surviving.
rant, we've reached the end of the podcast. I hope you guys enjoyed the podcast. You can follow us everywhere below. Make sure to continue with this angry discussion in the comments below, because Jan now needs to go while these two argue. So we hope to see you next time on SimNation Podcast.
Oh, this is the most satisfying thing ever. We are God in SimCity 4. Wow, that was loud. Oh, you're gonna eat that, huh? You're gonna eat it. I see. What? Nothing. Okay.
And now she is tossing that salad with her. Stop sticking your finger in your ear. All right, she's tossing the salad with her earwax.
It does.
Yeah.
It does.
It does him really well. Okay.
Oh, they're coming for you, Pablo!
Shit,
Run!
Oh, yeah. These road trips, man, are killing me. Anyway, let me know whenever we are recording. Hi, and welcome to another episode of Extended Play. I'm your host, this is Stuart, and that is a fancy sign. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.